Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting chapter 4, but we got some things to go over real quick. With our party here, we've got some different builds going on here. So, Agri's here, she's going to be our Geomancer. But I also want you to take note before we get too far into our party here, no more pigs. That means we have 5 ribbons, and then 5 Chantage perfumes. Now we're not going to use these, not yet at least, because pigs, they're not farmable yet, so I don't want anybody to think that I have like a broken advantage, but just know we're prepared and ready for that point. But Agri's here, she is going to be our Geomancer white magics, so keeping some support available to her, because we're at a point in the game where it's really beneficial to focus fire, but also have a lot of survivability. That is something about chapter 4, it's kind of dangerous changing up your party builds, so we'll see how this goes. Lettuce here, I'm not changing her. She's staying this way the whole entire time. Black magic and summon, that together is just very powerful. These black robes, I'm just looking at her equipment. Boost fire, magic, and lightning. That doesn't really do much for our summoning abilities, and I don't even think flare counts as like fire. It's like just magic in general. So I don't know if we actually need these black robes, but we'll keep them on for now. Evangeline, she is a dancer. We will talk. I'll show off dancer, and we'll talk about her when we get to an encounter there. Dancers are extremely powerful. They just debuff the entire enemy field from a very, very safe distance. I think the thing that only matters with her is speed. I actually don't think I need Swift Spell here. I think I can take something like maybe like Magic Defense Boost, just in case anybody casts a spell on her. Maybe Safeguard a little bit later on. Let's just do that instead. Ramza, we are going with Samurai. Now Samurai, I got a bone to pick with Samurai in general. We'll talk more about that, but let's make sure we give him, okay, we need to give him at least a Shuro here. But you'll notice my money, my gil up there, I'm very poor. I maxed out my X potions, my Phoenix Downs, and then Samurais are very expensive classes because your draw out abilities here, you have to have this sword, this name sword, in your inventory to use these abilities. On top of that, there's a chance each and every one of these swords will break. That kind of stinks, and these swords are expensive. And some of these swords, I think from here onwards, these last two, you can't rebuy them in the store. You have to essentially have like a ninja throw them at you at a very high level. So again, really bites to have your higher tier katanas break. So Samurai here, a little weird. Also, every one of these swords, their damage or their buff that they give you is based off of your magic attack, not physical attack. And your katanas are physical based. Kind of a weird job there. They also don't have as much health as a dragoon or a knight. So our front line may be a little squishy. I'm wondering if that's going to be a problem. I don't know yet. We're going to move Mustadio into the mix here because we're going to start getting some really good guns soon in this chapter. So I want to make sure he's on par with us. I think I'm going to take aim shot instead. This is the ones that let you disable and immobilize people. I'm wondering what else we need to do with him. I think we'll just give him Safeguard. I don't think he needs JP boost. He's our chemist. He's going to sit in the back line and just shoot. Other than that, he just needs to stay safe. But very, very quick with both the hat here and the Hermes shoes. But that's our party. Robert, Ninja, I think he's going to be sidelined for this episode. And then Damon as well. He's on Samurai right now, but he's still sticking straight to Knight because that's like super busted. That's just really strong. He's just going to get better and better, especially in chapter 4 here. But that is our party. The pigs are gone, and we have all the really good equipment from them. But now we can go ahead and just jump straight into the story. And really quick, I just want to give everybody a huge shout out, a big thank you for making it this far into series. My first Let's Play. I still have no idea what I'm doing, but we're in chapter 4 here, so the last leg of the game. And the new thing that's going to be in chapter 4 is side quest. But we're not going to tackle that this episode. Next episode, I think we'll do the side quest and we'll get a new character. Now for this fight, this can be deceptively hard.
Ready.
I'm going to put my dancer up there. And oh yeah, our front line is weak.
Very well.
Again, that's kind of the scary part about doing a big build synergy changes. We were very comfortable in our last setup. It was really good. But now that we're changing things,
What have we here?
Northern Sky Scouts? Your luck is ill. So long as the Southern Sky holds this pass, you will go no further.
Now this is our first time actually encountering the Southern Sky that are not like deserters. But these are still active soldiers. And I love how Ramza, yeah, our party doesn't even say anything to like dissuade them. Like, we're just trying to go back, you know, go to your capital. Like, nope, we're just gonna fight. Their knight moving up there. Ooh, 172.
You cannot flee!
I don't have a shield on, brother, but they are gonna start hitting very hard. Kind of making me a little nervous already. Mana shield's gonna eat that. Okay. Dancers. Let's go ahead and zoom out a bit. Some really good dances here. Slow dance will, you can just see, it targets every enemy on the field. Doesn't matter where you are. This will reduce everybody's speed by 1. The Bolka here, this will reduce their physical attack. Forbidden Dance, this will put on a random status ailment against them. This is what we're going to use. Last Bolt is also extremely powerful, but you can see the cast time is only at 5. But this will reset everybody's CT to 0. Very strong. I'm going to go with Forbidden Dance here, and let's see what kind of powerful status effects we can get off on them. Agrius here, not going to be doing a lot of damage, and that might be a problem for her actually. But these geomancy abilities that she's going to be using, they have a chance to proc a status effect. And I think Tremor can do Petrify, so that'd be really good. But let's get her up there. She has Mana Shield. She's tanky. Really need to make sure we keep our Black Mage alive. I'm wondering if we should start off with Golem, really protect him, or should we just get this Knight out of the way? I think we get the Knight out of the way, and we're going to put it right here. Cyclops is super quick. Look at that. Turn 4 there. That's going to happen almost immediately. And we're going to focus fire that Knight down. And the Dragoons might be a problem as well. And then Mustadio here. Let's go for this Black Mage's Arm. 78%. I'll take it. They're not casting that spell anymore. Ramza, on the other hand. So what I like to do with actually Samurais here is you see that my reaction is critical recover HP. I kind of want to get him in a flow state of whenever he gets hit, he's in that critical state, and then he'll automatically be fully healed. That was a way that I actually like to beat Wygraf that I did not mention last time, is just kind of hitting that threshold of, okay, he uses Hallowed Bolt on me, I go to the critical state, critical recovery procs, and I'm back to full health, and just keep myself alive that way. It's only scary when you don't, or where Wygraf, if he crits you and just one-shots you, that can be scary. 66 or 63%, that's not great. And we need to do enough damage for Cyclops to one-shot him. Okay, well, we just did it. We saw Cyclops last time. Very powerful summon. He's down on a knee. He should be backing up. 84 damage. I think that'll put us in critical state. Good. Now watch this. Oh, he evaded. Alright, fine. Do that. Mana Shield. Ate that. Good. Okay, well, you can't deflect 316 damage. Stop. Silence. Toad. Toad. Oh. That's a good move there. So that's kind of the power of dancers here. And she can just sit back here and keep dancing. Really, really good class. Don't want to put too many of them in your party. Probably one's the sweet spot. Got the status effect and stop on them. Now I'm just worried about our damage. Can we kill these guys efficiently? How much damage this is doing? 114, 165. But if we use a summon, 95, 113. Now, hang on. Titan. Oh, he has the Gaia gear, which will absorb our earth damage, which is Titan. Don't want to use that. I think Thunder's in play. I was just checking how big the damage difference was because we have those black robes on, and not the biggest boost. I thought it'd be a little bit more. Now those Dragoons are a problem. I want to disable them. This is our second time encountering Dragoons. 59. Let's just do it. Nice. Good shot, Mustadio. So that's kind of be Mustadio's role. A little bit of damage with guns. That damage will get increased when we get magic guns, but he can also debuff enemies by shooting their arms or legs. Really good. Confusion's going off there. Okay, guys. Hopefully you see that.
Come then.
Dancers here, they will snowball a fight for you. You just gotta give them a little bit of time, and they'll put in a lot of work. Let's just get a sword attack off, because we also have Ice Brand the sword, which does its base damage, but then has a chance to proc like the ice effect or ice spell to go off on him as well. So kind of doubling down on damage there, and that can be really powerful. Well, Thundaga the both of you, just make sure they die. And then these guys are confused, and this is a toad. Kind of just want to see what they're gonna do over there. Bop, bop. Alright, we're cleaning up this fight real easy. Oh, shoot. Almost forgot about Ramza down there. Yeah, we don't want to do that. I feel like I did that in one of my other rounds too, where I was like, everything's going well, but I had a dead character and I didn't even realize it. 100%, love it. This is why having high faith is good. Also, we have Mustadio who could just throw a Phoenix down. That would do the job as well. Should we just shoot the knight? I think we should just shoot him. Yep, that'll do. These guys are going to jump on themselves. He's not even going to move out of the way. Good job, Dancer. Good job. And luckily, Geomancer's here. You can see that they have pretty good range with their Geomancy spells here, or spells, moves, because they don't use any MP when they cast these. I think this will take them out. A confusion. Yep. But yeah, they don't use any MP. It can hit multiple targets depending on the terrain. Just really, really good. You can build into their damage. I'm gonna say they're really good at inflicting those status ailments. Damage-wise, not the highest. I think later on when we get a lot of really good magic equipment, that damage is obviously gonna see an increase. You can see how samurai swords work there. Little area effect around you. I think the other ones, the higher tier swords, bigger area of effect. And I think even one of them has a line as well. But again, chance of them breaking. I think the lower tier swords don't, like, the higher the tier of sword goes, the higher chance it has to break more often. So the low tier ones kind of you can just use them whenever you want, and they're cheaper. Again, another thing about samurai that I'm like, don't know if I necessarily like that design. We did pick up Shout yesterday.
Do all I can.
Just makes Ramza a big buff stick. Magic, physical, bravery, speed. Instantly. Can't miss. Crazy good. I think the fight's basically over. We'll just keep using Forbidden Dance. Take out him. And then that toad's a little too far. I want to see what he's going to do against his ally there. You can heal Ramza. But yeah, I want to see what he's going to do with this confusion state to see if he actually goes after his own guy. Is my phone ringing? 100 damage. It's after he goes. That'll do. Oh, he's going to poke Ramza. Okay, good. Pop. Heal him up. I'm wondering if because the enemies start doing a lot more damage, if the critical recovery reaction is going to be useful. I may have, we may be past that part in the game, honestly. So we may be changing off that. Let's go ahead and show off the Shura here. So again, but it'll hit everybody in that radius if they're an enemy. So that can be really good. And my sword didn't break, so that's also good. Keep sniping from up here. Our damage is not good right now. We really just have our black mage. And so if anything happens to her, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Okay, it's not Petrify, it was Confusion. I'm wondering if we just switch Agrius back to Holy Knight. Because we're going to be in big trouble later on if this is our damage. And it's fine for like random encounters, but for these storied encounters, these guys have a lot of health. Get over there. Ooh, grab all the abilities. And I was talking with one of you in the comment section in the PS1 version, the original one. When this happened, when the acquire ability thing came up, it made it seem like the UI where you only select one of them, but in fact you actually got all of them at the same. You got all of them as well. It was just a poor design as far as the UI and when you're clicking and what it thought made it seem like you think you were doing. But obviously they cleaned that up here. But I think I said in one of the earlier episodes that like, oh, in this version you get all of them. No, you got all of them before as well. That's a lot of abilities. We're gonna go ahead and yeah, we'll do that. And she'll just keep dancing even though there's only one enemy left. So we can keep just getting confusion on them. So that's kind of like a strength of Geomancer there as well. Just keep getting those status ailments off. They're not guaranteed though. And that'll be that. Whew, okay. This fight did not go... It went well, but we had a lot of debuffs on them. Not a lot of damage. We're going to have to address that. I think we... Problem is I'm poor too. I don't have like any money. So it's kind of hard to swap these characters around. I'm wondering if we just make Agrias a knight. And just keep her with her Holy Knight abilities. Because we need damage. We need a lot of damage. But even her Holy Knight doesn't do a ton of damage. We are in a pickle.
Yes?
Really, Ramza, you're a problem here. At the moment. We need to put his, before this next fight, though. Steel. Put steel on. Because there's going to be a good item to steal. And just make sure you have steel weapon and then steel accessory. Those are the only two you need at this moment. I think, and after this play session, make sure you just get everything else with Ramza as far as the steel. You're going to need it for later in chapter 4 here. I'm just wondering what we do with him as far as damage. Because it's not pretty at the moment. Can we just make Ramza a ninja? I'm thinking about it. Now we'll stay with Samurai. We'll see how far we can push it.
How might I help?
Avenger's really good at debuffing. I want to keep her that. That's our damage dealer.
You
It's really
require something?
Agrias. We have a lot of support here. And Mustadio kind of a debuffer. A little bit of damage from range.
Yes?
Yeah, I think we have to change Agrias back for now. I just want to check what we got from Geomancer real quick. We got attack boost. Oh yeah, okay.
A sound choice.
Let's change her back. Let's give her all the best stuff. I like Aegis actually with her. Put back that on. Ice Brand's a good sword. Magic boost. We don't need to do that. We can do attack boost. So that's going to help out our damage a little bit. And I want to put on the bracers with her. It's an accessory you get in chapter 4. It's going to bump our physical attack by 3. Because you can see it's only 9. Or it's only 6 up there. So it would be bumping it up to 9. Whereas you look at Ramza's.
Was there something?
It's at 10. I don't have anything bumping it up. So you really, for Agrias' damage, you really got to build into it. But we don't have the money for that right now. Next time we will.
Yes?
But additionally, for this next fight, everybody needs, or most of the people need, Safeguard. I think this will be fine. Yeah, this will be fine. Just be careful. Be very careful with this fight here. Just make sure you have somebody who can steal. Other than that, we should be fine. And I think this is also a fight where Ramza... This is one where where you put him is where he's going to be. But we want him over there. We want...
Ready for battle.
Yeah, Black Mage over here. We want our Dancer also over
You can
here.
rely on me.
And then up in front here, Mustadio.
I won't disappoint.
And then Agrias, you need to be over here
Very
as
well.
well. So the idea is going to be hit Ramza
To battle!
around the other side of that house. This is why.
The heretic Ramza Beoulve. So yours was the band that came through Dugeura Pass. I am Meliadul Tengil of the Knights Templar. I will have vengeance for my brother.
Tengil. Then your brother...
Isilud was heir to our house, and I loved him since first I beheld him in his crib.
So I like how, kind of like Gustav from chapter 1, I like how they bring up characters that have already, like, you know, Isilud's dead, but they're still talking about him. He's still part of the world.
But you butchered him. like you did the others at Riovanna's. To commit such savagery, you are more demon than man.
The question is,
By order of His Holiness, I will grant you a death befitting a heretic. For you, Ramza Beoulve, there is no forgiveness.
so the question is, how much information does she know? Does she know about the Lucavi plot? Because her brother didn't. So can she be saved? Can we talk her down? Kind of a zealot, you know, for the church. Isolde also kind of was too.
You shall have no mercy.
She's very dangerous, by the way. So we're going to take a look at her equipment when it's our turn. So, steel weapon, defender sword there. We want to steal that. That is the first knight sword I believe we can get. And knight swords only knights can use. Which also makes knights so good in this game. But she has the accessory Chantage. Now we already have 5. But we're going to steal that. And then after this fight, I feel guilt-free about putting that on one of my characters because you can steal it right here. And it's here every single time. Unlike in Chapter 2 where you have a chance of having that pig spawn. And here, no. She's here every time. We can steal it. We're going to do that. But her unyielding blades. Kind of like Agrias's holy swords, except for the fact that they break all your equipment and they're single target from range and do damage. Very dangerous for your party and their equipment. So that's why we put Safeguard on. We put Safeguard on Ramza there. Sorry, I'm just making sure everybody's behind here. But we put Ramza and Mustadio both have Safeguard on. To protect their equipment because they're going to be the ones that are facing her in the front there. What if we try to disable her? Nice, Mustadio, you're a freaking goat. Awesome. That's great. That's a really good way to start this fight. And now she can't even cast those abilities. Either way, now we want to get up there and get in her face. Agrias can actually move up there pretty safely. And then start doing a little bit of damage. If we kill her, that it will be the end of the fight. That's not gonna... But, so we gotta be careful of that. Put Golem on, because I don't know if you guys saw. Up there, they have a summoner, and they have a bunch of archers. They have 2 summoners, 2 archers. So they're gonna be raining down a lot of arrows on us. Mana Shield, Mana Font. Very powerful combination. But if the enemy focus fires you, it's not gonna protect you. Oh man, they really got up in our face really quick. Huh, interesting. I don't know why she just only used Rush. I wonder if I can get my spell off before hers. No. Gonna hit us with Salamander. I don't think we've seen Salamander yet. Well, hopefully I live. If I do, she's dead. Golem is freaking so good. Alright, Salamander. How's Ramza dying? Oh god, that's not good. Alright, Forbidden Dance. Confusion, that's good. Toad, perfect. Alright, worth it. Cyclops in there, just bop. Toad dead. Now, we need to get Ramza up, because he's going to be he's the only one that can steal. And we can leave our Dancer over there. Get him over, and then just throw a Phoenix down. Oh, it's the first time I've used my Phoenix down. Now, again, we need to get Ramza up there. I don't have Mana Shield with him. I have Critical Recovery. Yeah, we talked about that. I don't think this is a good... I don't think Critical Recovery really works for this. 98, but... Or 95, but chance of killing him with Norse Swines here. Let's go ahead and do that. Ninjas are dangerous. She needs to be... We need to deal with her ASAP. Archers are dangerous. Good dodge there, Ramza. Honestly, Auto Potion would definitely probably be the play. Sleep, stop, perfect. So hopefully, as you can see, the Dancer kind of, again, snowballs the fight for us in our favor. It's really powerful. Sweet, we can hit him. Good range there. I think we'll keep on those black robes. On your feet, soldier. Start moving up here. Get a little bit closer. Pop. See if we can get this ninja gone. There we go. Got the KO proc. We can slowly start moving up there with her. All right, I'm feeling better about... Whoa, come on now. I'm feeling better about our party synergy. Blindness, that wasn't a great one, but she'll just keep doing it. And then for you, Mr. Acha, she's going to be able to hit us. So I wonder if it's almost better not to cast anything and just eat the shot. I'm actually just going to keep going after Ramza. We need Ramza because he's the one who's stealing. Oh, no, I don't think so. Oh, I do not like that. 63% chance, Mustadio. Oh, you're beautiful, Mustadio. I don't care what anybody says about you. I wanted you in the party from the beginning, but everybody in the comment section said, good thing we're not bringing Mustadio. That didn't happen. Let's move Agrius up there. This is why we still keep white magic on her. Sleep, confusion, poison. Oh, yes. Things are looking up for the party here. Feeling better about our synergy. Ramza's on his feet. Ah. .44, put her in critical state. Oh, look at you, using a potion. Interesting they only gave him level 1 potions. Alright, let's get to stealing. What is our steal chance? 42%? Not bad. Alright, we miss. Not a big deal. We just really need to make sure we start taking out everybody else. That'll do it for her. You, on the other hand, can start working on that summoner, and the other archer you can see is just asleep up there. Not a big deal. Ah. Just keep dancing, dancer. Kind of simple, but man, does it get the job done? Absolutely. Now Mustadio here, we're gonna wait. Wait till we deal with that summoner, because you can see that archer's not going for 28 turns. We can do a lot of things in 28 turns. Alright, we got the defender. Sweet. Good deal. Ah, man, should we just make... Wondering what to do with Ramza there. I've kind of talked myself out of Samurai already. I just started Samurai. First episode, I'm like, you know what? I don't really like Samurai too much. It gets really good in the late game. When Gil's not a problem, you get the really good swords, you put a little more JP into it. It's a lot better then. Obviously don't have those things set up, and I just went cold turkey into it. Alright, so we got the Chantage, we got the Defender. So we can go ahead and just nuke her, and then that'll be the fight. Just keep letting her do that. Aim ability, leg shot, just keep her in place. I think, we don't need to do that. Let's just wait here. I want Agrius to get in position. Oof. That was a heavy hit. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Okay. 214. She only can punch. She punches hard. Oh.
Wait, Meliadul! I am not your brother's killer!
Now you speak up, Ramza.
Had you seen what happened at Riavanes, you would understand. No mortal hands could have carried out such slaughter. The one responsible was twisted by the power of the Auracite into a Lucavi.
A Lucavi. So demons of Eld walk among us, killing for their own delight. A splendid tale. But a lie less fanciful might better persuade.
So, she doesn't seem to know about the Lucavi plot.
It is no lie. They keep the truth from you as they did your brother. Even the High Confessor is but a puppet, dancing on strings he cannot see. The Zodiac Stones are much more than holy crystals to be revered. They hold real power. The power to work wonders.
Yep, and we know that the Zodiac Stones are not necessarily just for Lucavi. They can be used for altruistic things too, like bring back Mark from the dead.
That power manifests the heart's innermost desire, and in itself it is neither good nor evil. Yet there are those who seek to use the stones to evil ends. These are the masters you unknowingly serve. Listen to me, Meliadul. Your commander Folmarv has been deceiving you.
Do you think to convince me with this prattle? You are a fool indeed. Lord Folmarv is my father. And I will believe his words over your slander, heretic.
Your father?
That's right, Ramza didn't know, but obviously we as the audience, we know.
My turn.
Oh man. You don't have great movement either as a samurai. Oh, we can hit him with Ashura here.
Yeah!
Yeah, take that 39 damage. Just keep dancing in that corner there. Wakes up, goes back to sleep. Love it. This should be the fight here, because I'm pretty sure our summoner's gonna absolutely smash her. I think putting her in a critical state will do, but I've been wrong before. No, she's not even in a critical state. Well, that stinks. Stadio, and then just pop. Now she is. Okay. I think that's it.
My brother fought to save this blighted land. I share that dream. And extreme though our methods may seem, it is the only way to deliver salvation to the people of this realm. Even you must realize that revolution must happen now. With each wasted moment, the land sinks further into a mire of misery and death. Revolution exacts a price. But what price too high to see Ivalice born anew? Every birth must be baptized in blood.
So she's kind of spouting the same like doctrine of like Islud.
And to quail before that blood, leaving others to dirty their hands in one's stead, is weak and vile. For the sake of the realm, I would fain stain my hands crimson 1,000 times over.
Again, kind of goes back to, do the ends justify the means?
Please believe me. I am not your enemy. There are others you ought to be fighting. The Zodiac Stones harbor a terrible power. Power that allows the darkness in one's heart to spawn the Lucavi. The man who was your father is gone, replaced by a demon in body and mind.
It seems like some of their human self still remains even after they make the pact.
The Lucavi are as real as you or I. 'Tis they who are the true foe.
Still you persist, heretic. Do you not tire of your own lies? How pitiful that a son of the great House Beoulve should so seek to blame others for his sins. It is not enough that you failed to realize your own destiny. You would drag the name of your house through the mud as well. If you've any honor still, you will submit to your punishment and beg Lord Barbeneth's forgiveness in the hereafter.
Damn.
My Lord Father would find no fault with my deeds. I would hope that he watches me from above with pride.
Yeah, you're a gallant knight now. We saw your title change.
Rather than concern yourself with him, you would do well to look closer at your own sire, who succumbed to the Orisites' allure.
You fight well. Small wonder Wigraf fell to you.
Just like how they're just talking, all of a
Hear
sudden
me,
she's like,
heretic.
oh, I'm tired now.
When next we meet, your blood will soak the earth.
Magic teleport. That fight can be tricky. I think our dancer carried us pretty hard there. Money, Gil. Gosh, I'm so poor. Hang on. Cover your ears. Sui! That's the pig call. My voice is gone from the weekend, by the way. But, this fight here, there's a chance there is a pig that will spawn here. So if you missed the pig the first time around, this is another opportunity. Let's go back. Actually, no, we can do it just right here. Ooh, tavern talk. Nah, we're not gonna do that. Outfitter.
Your eye.
I want to buy a... Oh, I'm still not... These things cost 50,000. I want to get a bracer for Agrius there. But we don't have the go for it.
Will that be? Don't be.
Son of a gun. Fine. Because I really want to bump up her holy sword damage. Because white magic wise, we're really just using her for raises. And you can just do that with Phoenix Downs, honestly. but I just like having her as a white mage as well. I think everybody else is good. The other dance abilities, by the way, they're okay. This will reduce their MP. Move myself down here. This will do a little bit of damage. It's not a lot. It's like, I think like 20 damage, but it's consistent. It does it to everybody. And then this will reduce their magical attack. So I think the ones we picked up are the ones that I definitely like the most.
Right.
Ramza, what are we going to do with you? We need more damage out of you, brother. We can keep unlocking the other samurai swords. We might need to like change them off screen. I don't know. You guys can let me know how you feel about
Very well.
Ramza the samurai. I think samurais are just so much better in like the end game.
What is it?
Everybody else seems pretty good. We can take off
What is
safeguard because nobody's gonna break our equipment, at least for a while. So we can give ourselves dual wield back and hold 2 swords, or at least our physical attack will be really good. Custodio here, you can just keep on safeguard. I think everybody's good. You can see I have like 2 of every type of the katana. Well, most of them right now. There's more in the shop that I again, I don't have the grill. I'm not really grinding, so I don't have a lot of money on this this playthrough here. But we can go ahead and just continue on. And remember, there's a pig in this map. I need to change Ramza's reaction ability. I don't think critical heal. I don't think it works this late in the game. Well, I don't think it works with a samurai, I should say. I think it would work with something like a dragoon or a knight, again, because they have high HP. Oh man, we got a lot of tiles to go on. Go ahead and change it. Should we try first strike? No, first strike's okay. I don't want everybody just to use mana shield and the mana font. But we've been using auto potion the entire time. We'll give this one more try. So you see how it plays out. Let's go ahead and put our dancer in the back.
You can rely on me.
And then we can put our black mage
Just
here.
try and stop me.
Put Agrius up front. And
As
we
you
did.
wish.
Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah. Defender. Knight sword. Remember, knights only get this. Obviously, Holy Knight counts as a knight. You can see its parry chance there. 60%. You only get that benefit if you have the knight's reaction ability parry. It only costs 200 JP. It's a very low JP investment for a great survivability evasion tactic. Now this late in the game, Shin Hodorhai from Samurai's probably a little bit better. It is better, but that's what makes Defender kind of unique there. And then also 16 power at the moment. It's good. Other than that, we're gonna use a Chantage. We did pick that up, so Agrius here is very, very tough to kill, tough to deal with. So we really don't need to worry about her health too much. We'll use the beret here for all the status immunities, but not yet. We picked that up from Alma. I'm wondering if we should change her gear to something else, but no, I think that works. MP wise, we got mana font. Yeah, we're good to go. Nice, that's gonna be fun to use. And then Mustadio, get you up there. So we're gonna see a little taste of Chantage there. Oh boy, those some red chocobos.
These waters look to be a formidable natural defense. Let us watch our footing.
This is a throwaway fight. That's not a throwaway fight, but just kind of like a random encounter. We did not get the pig, by the way. Forbidden Vaults, you just stay in the back, and we just want to make sure everybody stays away, or stays kind of down there. Now this map, watch in the water. I mean, Ramza already alluded to it, but being submerged by 2, not great. I think we'll back up and we'll cast Golem. Kind of turning into our standard opener here. And then guns, well, they can shoot a long way. Up. Stay up here. No black chocobos, so that's good. They do a lot of damage as well. 50, not a big deal there. Yeah, come up and attack everybody else. Ooh, first strike. That would have been good here. Or counter, one of the two. Choco Meteor, ow. So Mustadio being our treasure hunter, 34 bravery. It's not much. So his reaction ability, not gonna save him too much. So keep that in mind. I wonder if we could get closer. Ooh. We'll try to get all the chocobos together, and we'll use the samurai ability. Kind of show off how it can be good. It is good. But it really kind of depends on the terrain. Agris, you're invincible. You can do whatever the hell you want. But we do want to handle these red chocobos. Divine Ruination. Or do we want to try to go for the kill? Let's try to go for the immediate kill. Didn't get it, that's fine. But her damage is going to start ramping up. Oh, there we go. See, that's kind of like the threshold of health that I like. You stay dancing, you can just pick off people. That bird's gone. And honestly, you can just stay right there. Let's keep you in range of everybody else. Sleep, sleep. Okay. Or sleep silence. That's good. Good enough. Get you a little bit closer. We just kind of protect our black mage because those chocobos will like mad rush him.
Not good.
Didn't proc there either. Okay, they're gonna go straight for Mustadio. Okay, that's fine. That'll put us in the water. That's not gonna do us any good. Use our samurai ability. And now I think we'll just kill that red chocobo. I think Hallowed Bolt will do it. Yep. Pop. And she'll stay up there. Agris will stay up there, and then she can res Mustadio. Ooh, Toad. Nice. I like the Dancer addition to our party. I did like the White Mage as well, but Dancer's really putting in the work. Let's flare this bird. That sounds fun. 70. We'll survive that. Ah. We're quickly just clean up all of these enemies. You shout on herself. Keep dancing over there. What do we get here? Parried, parried, nothing. Okay. That can happen. That's unfortunate. We just need to make sure. Remember to pick up Mustadio. That bird's dead. Yeah, Mustadio. I got you, brother. I got you. 73% chance because he doesn't have much faith. I'm wondering who could get to him in time. Uh-oh. Hang on. That might be a problem. I'm worried about losing Mustadio now. Okay, we have two... We're gonna have 2 attempts at it, I think. He's not gonna reach in time. You'll have your opportunity here. And then she'll also have an opportunity, I believe. Okay. 2 shots, 97%. Okay, Mustadio saved. Ugh. Got a little nervous there. That's why I went all silent. I'm like, shit. I don't want to retry this battle. There you go, bud. And that's why bringing a treasure hunter to your party is kind of, it can be dangerous. Because I do think one of the biggest mistakes, again, you can make in the late game chapter here is changing your party up too much. Pop. Nice. Easy battle. If you want a pig, just go back to the open world map, come back in, wait till it spawns. But we're going to keep rocking and rolling. And I think we're going to take Damon, our knight, out of retirement. He's not in retirement. But we're going to take him for this next fight. I think we'll bench Mustadio. Scare the crap out of me, Mustadio.
I am here.
You go back to your combat set. Yes. What kind of equipment do we have for you? That's good enough. Give you the Hermes. Boots. Question is, do we want to give him the Defender? Nah, we'll leave it on her. Yeah, this should be a fun fight. Everybody else is good to go.
Was there something?
I don't think I can learn another sword. I think we might just want to grab Shin Hedora here. Or for from Samurai and then move on. I don't know. I got a lot to think about with Ramza there. But yeah, let's go to our next destination. This is a great scene.
A heretic at prayer in a church. Passing bold, Ramza.
Delita, I'm glad to see you well. As you say, I am a wanted man, so I shall ask it plain.
Remember, we don't know what Delita's involvement is in the church, the Templar Knights, the Lucavi.
Why has the High Confessor planted you amongst Goltanna's men?
You took the risk to come to Zeltennia simply to ask me that. Very well. I see no harm in telling you of my mission. The Black Lion, Duke Goltanna, and his foremost commander, Count Orlando. I am to assassinate them.
What?
Keep your voice down. Now, listen well. Groups such as the Corpse Brigade, ill-contented with the crown and the nobility, are in no short supply. The church merely fans rebellion's flame.
Yeah, we kind of already know this.
The people tire of war, and their disdain for the crown waxes with each passing day. Of course, Goltanna and Larg want to put down the rebellions at home, but they lack the troops to do so. To break the impasse, they seek to bring an end to the conflict, once and for all.
Then the church was behind these months of unrest. And even as we speak, the armies of both lions amass at Besselat.
So we've heard a lot about Besselat, and that's kind of going to be... both sides are kind of hoping like that's the last battle. They're going to throw everything they have at it.
All proceeds precisely as you and yours have planned.
Yes. And it will not end as either line hopes. Larg and Goltanna will meet their deaths once battle has begun. Yet cut off one head and two more spring forth, so naturally their closest allies must die with them. Of the southern sky, Count Orlando, and of the northern, Lord Zalbarg, and Larg's right hand, Count Dystarg. Your brothers. With the leaders of each army gone, the fighting will cease, and those who remain will have no choice but to embrace the peace we offer.
I love how Delita just sits here and mentions, almost casually, like, yeah, your brothers are gonna get assassinated.
A peace? Or surrender on the church's terms?
Ramza doesn't seem too concerned with that.
The people will proffer to the church the role of mediator with hands upraised, as will all the battle-weary soldiers. Moreover, the church will have the Zodiac Braves. Formed anew, they will serve as the High Confessor's loyal swords, a legend reborn to captivate the masses.
The Zodiac Braves reborn.
Of course, one thing yet stands between the church and the Orosite. The heretic, Ramza Beoulve.
Because we hold some of the Orosite pieces, can't exactly have the Zodiac Braves without all the Zodiac stones.
Is that it? You've come to fetch the stones? How much do you know of their secret?
I've no interest in dusty old relics. There are any number of ways to capture the hearts of the people. Besides, I am no hound heeling at the church's skirts. I answer to no one but myself.
Meaning what?
Meaning I would not think twice of killing you, Ramza, should the hour come. But not this day. Though our methods be different, our goals are not. As long as they remain so, you are no enemy of mine.
So Delita is essentially using anybody and everybody for his own goals. He's not exactly aligned with the church, and of course, he is he's been planted within the southern sky to proceed to assassinate Goltanna and Cid. So he seems fine with doing that. But he's still not on board with the church's plans. Again, he's just using them.
Delita, you could come with me.
I cannot join you. She needs me. Far too much to leave her now.
Avelia?
Yeah, he's deep in the sauce with her.
One army has crowned a king, and the other a queen. but only one will rule, the one who outlives the other. The Church itself favors neither, for what it desires is a pliant puppet whose strings the High Confessor will hold. And happily for them, both Orinus and Avelia are well suited to the role. It matters not who prevails.
So again, doesn't matter who comes out on top of this last conflict. Both sides are going to be too weakened that the Church is just going to be able to sweep in. And again, doesn't matter who wins, whoever's as far as the princess or the prince, or I guess king and queen now because they both were crowned. They can both be just manipulated by the Church at that point. But Delita's sitting here saying, Avelia here, I'm not going to leave her side.
And you? Do you not use Avelia to fulfill your own ambitions?
Use her? That I cannot say. But of one thing I am certain.
And that is?
To save her life, I would gladly give my own.
Delita.
You must think this strange.
No. I understand only too well.
I love this conversation between them two.
I address the heretic Ramza Beoulve.
Oh, I remember this voice.
You are besieged. You will surrender yourself up to us at once.
I know that voice. Confessor Zalmor.
Now, we haven't seen him since Chapter 3, when he branded us a heretic. Or he came to collect us once we were branded a heretic. But that conversation there between Delita and Ramza, you can still tell, like, just how casually Delita's talking to us. He trusts us still. But even then he states, if you get in my way of my plans, I will cut you down still. But I'm still your friend. It just kind of tells you what lengths Delita will go to for his goals now. And I like how he says with Avelia, he doesn't even know if he's really using her anymore. He is, obviously. But he still will die for her. So he does care about her. But he's also... He will still also, like, use her.
Of course.
Now we're going to put our knight in this corner here. And that's because our knight has a teleport ability. Our dancer, on the other hand, let's get them out of harm's way. Actually not a bad idea, just keep
Ready for battle.
our black mage there, and then
Ever ready.
Agrias can go there. And Agrias should have some dialogue with Delita in this
To
fight.
battle.
Because remember, Agrias was Avelia's protector, bodyguard.
You are Delita Hyrule of the Black Ram Knights. What are you doing in the presence of a known heretic?
You see me. You must not live to tell of it. In this at least, Ramza, it seems we must fight side by side.
Alright.
Wait, Delita. They are no more than pawns in this game. They know nothing of the plot or the secret of the Aura Site. They simply carry out their orders. If we explain what has happened, they may well listen. We might avoid needless bloodshed.
Hear your words, Ramza. These men shut their eyes to the injustice in the world and kill merely to preserve the Church's virtue. Reasoning with their ilk is futile. Even you must see this. But, very well. If you wish to throw yourself upon their mercy, I shall not stop you.
Yeah, we're going to kill him anyways. So he thinks he's safe all the way up in that tower. I got news for him. He ain't.
Justice will be served.
Oh yeah. So not an overly hard fight, just because, well, I mean, we have Delita on our side. Delita's a badass. And I think we can literally just nuke him from down here. He has 516 health though. That ain't nothing. Let's go ahead and see if we can end this in like 1 or 2 turns. Ramza, on the other hand, you can't do a whole lot. Luckily, none of our katanas have broken, but guys, this is why teleport's really good. Just teleport right on up there. Hello, it's me, your death. He's 9. I'm just wondering how. Not the greatest chance to hit, and obviously not doing a lot of damage. Huh. Maybe you need to bump up your damage as well, but we're gonna hit him twice. This should do a lot. Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff. Umbra, that's gonna potentially put blind on us. And then Agri's here. Her holy swords can go all the way up there. They don't have a height restriction. Got this fight though. It's gotta maneuver the camera around. Gotta fight it a little bit. Now we could hit Damon with this. He's gonna auto potion himself, but we will get a little damage off. So we can't hit him otherwise. Can we? Is this gonna hit him? Oh, this does hit him. Nice. Okay, so we don't have to hurt our guy. Sweet. Boom. Oh, this fight's over. Well, if Damien gets this off. Oh, so close.
Commander Hyrule, you realize what it is you do? This man is a notorious heretic, marked to be punished for his heinous deeds against the Church. That you should abet this evildoer is utterly indefensible. You will most assuredly share his fate.
My choice is made. If it means I must slay each and every one of you, so be it.
Yeah, we can't have the confessor or anybody going back to the church and kind of telling him that Delita's with Ramza.
To slay a man of the cloth is to wound this fair land's peace and turn your back on the natural order the Father has bestowed on us.
Wound the peace? Surely you jest. You hide behind this peace only as it suits you. You invoke the name of the Father to subjugate the weak. This peace you hail is a vile farce. Men such as you profane the gods to speak their names.
He has 12 health. If we would have given him the defender sword. There's actually, they don't have a lot of damage. They have these knights here, which I mean, they do good damage. Oh, just crit my, okay, well, eat my hat there. Just one-shot me with a crit. I don't think our summoner can get, or our black mage, oh, yes they can. Look at that range, baby. Hell yeah. Haven't gotten any good of forbidden dances off. There's confusion. Hey, we got an achievement. Sweet. Bop. Bop. Super easy fight. Even without teleport.
How can this be? Great Father, strike down these sinners, that they may feel your wrath.
But yeah, even without, ooh, an angel ring, I could sell that. That'll be a nice thing to sell. Or some gil.
Where will you go now, Ramza? 2 errands brought me to Zeltennia. The first was to meet with you. The second is to speak with Count Orlando.
Remember, Orlando there's, he's being plotted to be assassinated.
The Thunder God? For what purpose?
I mean to enlist his aid in exposing the Church's intrigues.
How?
I have powerful evidence of the Church's misdeeds, of the truth they have long kept secret.
The scriptures of Germanique.
Yep.
I spoke with the Count's adopted son, Orin, not long past. He pledged their aid should I bring hard proof against the Church. Orin was certain that his father, at least, would withdraw his troops and play no further part in the conflict.
Is that so?
Oh, who's this?
It's all right. She's with me.
Okay. Oof.
Malonde has provided several others to help me carry out my task. She is but one.
Help you? I was sent to keep watch on you.
And a fine job you're doing of it. She knows everything. My plans, all of it. Like me, she works for the Church, but shares not the fanatical fervor of the Knights Templar. And like you, she longs to restore peace to Ivalice, even should your paths differ. Anything you can say to me, you can say to her.
You're the youngest son of House Beoulve. Ramza, am I right? Childhood friend to Delita, and nefarious heretic.
Well, that sure is us, yeah.
My name is Valmafra Lenand. A pleasure.
I take it you did not come for idle chat.
I've received word. The northern sky moves.
They make for Besselat.
Count Orlando himself has departed for the same only just now. As anticipated, Duke Gultana will also strike forth, and with your Black Ram Knights, no less.
I'm afraid it's too late, Ramza. We cannot stop the two armies from joining battle now.
No, I won't give up yet. I can still convince the Count to avoid this needless bloodshed.
I might have known you'd say that. Then our paths part once again.
Be safe, Talita.
And you, Ramza.
Still buddies.
You mean to let him go?
He acts as I expected he would.
Even your friends are only pieces to be played.
Mind your words. You know not what you say.
She's not wrong, though. I mean, Delita he anticipates what Ramza's going to do. Kind of nudges him in that direction. So he's using Ramza as well.
Such outbursts ill become you.
Haven't you somewhere else to be?
Now, how much she knows is actually not all of Delita's plans. She doesn't really know that Delita doesn't... He's not exactly 100% for the church's, their plot. But, Fort Basselet, this is going to be our destination for... Not next episode, or maybe we should go there next episode. I'm gonna have to think about that one too, because I also want to do the side quest, which you could do at the beginning of chapter 4 here, but we kind of passed on it for now. Oh no, I'll have to think about that one. I also have to think about our party here, because I got to do something with Ramza here. I don't know. Do I stick with Samurai? Do I not? I just made him Samurai, and I'm already like, oh boy. I do have some more Gil, which is gonna give me more katanas. I might try to even out our levels to like 35. I don't really think levels matter at this point, or at least 35 is not gonna. I think that'll put us like right on par, if not a little bit lower. But that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Lot to think about for next episode. Anyways, though, nope. I was having a long thought about it still, but I think I'll just end the video there. Thank you guys for making it this long in the series and obviously watching this episode. And yeah, I will see you next time. Peace and take care.